So, I'm a fan of shows that are really interesting and really groundbreaking, which, what I believe to be Catfish. Now, if you've heard of the movie or anything of the same, Neve is, I forget his last name, but that's not the point. Neve was in an online relationship with this woman for about a year or two, I think, and apparently it wasn't this girl that he was in love with. Ironically, though, he kept the friendship out of this girl, which I would never do. And I did the online dating thing, and it can be very scary. I have not been catfished, thank God. And this became like a thing. Like the word actually now is in the Urban Dictionary, and in the Real Dictionary, which really shocks the shit out of me, to be honest. But I'm watching the show last night. You love this? I love it. It's the greatest mug ever. I'm watching the show last night, and this girl seems to think that she's in a relationship with Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss. Are you stupid? I mean, dude, when anyone's telling themselves that they're, that they're, a celebrity, warning sign should flash off. Just saying. And I'm thinking to myself, this girl can't be fucking serious. Like, she's had a crush on this kid since she was like, like 12 years old. He's now what, 26 now, and he hosts a show called 106 in Park on MTV. Now, I would not believe this for a second, but the guy sent her $10,000. Personally, for me, if you're sending $10,000, it may just be the real person. It just might actually be the real person. But still, some things didn't add up. The guy wouldn't Skype with her. They did talk on the phone though, but it just didn't make sense. Well, to get to the whole point of this conversation, they end up going to the ATL, and they go to this little house, and a brolic, well, maybe not brolic, but pretty fit for a woman who you basically had no boobs, none to save her life. She looked so manly, was ridiculous, ridiculous. And it's obvious, it's a chick. It's a chick. I couldn't believe it. And this girl apparently has duped many other women into thinking that she is Bow Wow or a man for this matter. Now, in my head I'm going, how do you dupe a woman to think that you're a guy? Apparently she pulls out a strap on, and that's all she wrote. And she's paid for really expensive dildos in order to make this work. Like, lambskin apparently feels like human skin. And I'm dumbfounded. She's converted women before. And it makes and she has the frame of a woman but looks like a guy. So I'm assuming this is how it is. And I did not know how to respond to this. Did not know how to respond to it at all. When I saw this, I'm blown away by the situation. I mean, and she has no problem with this whatsoever. Has no problem at all that she's, basically deceived this girl. And this poor girl is a goddamn wreck and feels like a fool. And the one that had been playing to be Bow Wow thinks, oh, well, we're gonna move on and we're gonna have a friendship out of this. What is wrong with you? What makes you think that this girl is going to want to be friends with you after that? To be deceived? And there are some people out there that I've seen on the show that think that they can have a friendship after deceiving someone in the most intimate of ways. And it just goes to show you that people are screwed up. The show itself is so raw and so intimate, and because you see personal lives that you wouldn't like. I'm just saying. I mean, personally for me, I may have been that dumb when I was a kid, and if say for example, I was in a quote unquote relationship with Justin Timberlake, and this man sent me money and wanted to be with me and all this, and but never wanted to Skype with me, only talk to me on the phone, and I know what this man's voice sounds like. If this is your favorite celebrity in the whole world, you would know what his voice sounds like. That's what threw me off. If I had Justin Timberlake saying, "Baby, I want to be with you. I think you're sexy," like, there's no way done. You know, and the way she contacted him was on a Facebook fan page, and they connected, and deception is, you can't base a relationship on deception, because it doesn't work that way. I know, because I lived in a relationship that was filled with deception in my first years of college. I was in a relationship that was filled with deception to the brim, and it was horrible. And you can't think that you're gonna go through the rest of your life because it's always gonna be in the back of your head, and it's just so funny. She's better now, and I will never understand anyone that would believe someone in that. I don't understand it. Like, the show, I'm addicted to the show because people want to believe my thing is, there are some people out there that think that there are still some good in people, which I do. I am one of those people. But given the friends that I've made, and given the experiences that I have, I've been a lot more, what's the word? Not skeptical, but a little bit more realistic. I mean, I guess I'm 30% realistic, about 90% idealistic and optimistic. So that's just me. I just want to bring that up to you guys and let you know how I feel about the situation. So I'm gonna go, because I have shit to do. But I love you faces, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for the support and the comments and all that stuff. You guys are great. I'm thinking of starting a schedule of when to shoot and make sure things are done. But we all know I'm not good with deadlines, so we'll see if this actually will pan out. So, okay, love ya. Bye.